CZN Burak, or Burak Özdemir, shot to fame as the smiling chef, winning millions of fans with his massive Middle Eastern feasts and his signature grin to the camera. Today, he's a global sensation and one of Turkey's biggest celebrity chefs, with a loyal fan base that can't get enough. Entertaining people comes naturally to Burak, whose smile and energy put guests at ease. Then, just when they relax, he pranks them, pretending to drop steaming pots on their laps. The hot items are props, but they always startle his guests. Some laugh nervously, others scream, and of course, everyone else whips out their phone to capture the moment. Prime example, iShowSpeed's fans watched him run for his life when Burak pulled a fast one on him.
This is for our tradition.
On Burak's TikTok, athletes and VIPs are often seen panicking as he pretends to trip with trays of hot food. Even though his pranks are well known, people still fall for them every time, so the anticipation is definitely part of the fun. But let's go back in time a little, shall we? CZN Burak's skills in the kitchen and love for Turkish cuisine started when he was a child. He was born in 1994 in a province of Turkey near the Syrian border. At 10, he was already helping out in his grandfather's restaurant. By 13, Burak was working with his grandfather, learning to cook Turkish and Arabic dishes. His mother also nurtured his love of food. He told Times Monaco, "When I was little, the last bell rang and I run out of school every day to eat the amazing meals my mother cooked." He calls his mother his hero and his biggest source of inspiration and support in life. And in the kitchen, of course. Burak's family passion for food made his career path natural. After graduating from Anadolu University, he worked in restaurants across Turkey, experimenting with old recipes and eventually sharing them online. As he created videos showcasing Turkish food, Burak began using the professional name CZN Burak, which is also the name of his YouTube channel.
If you come to Istanbul, come to CZN Burak.
CZN came from Cinzano, the textile company his father owned in Istanbul. Russian guests couldn't pronounce it and instead said CZN. The mispronunciation stuck and Burak later used it as a nickname while working as a delivery boy. He told Milliyet, "Call me CZN. CZN is short for CZN. It helps me remember where I come from." The name would stick, becoming both his personal brand and the label for his restaurants across Turkey and abroad. Reviewers praise Burak's restaurants for delicious food, large portions, friendly service, and memorable experiences, though many also note the steep prices. Still, the premium brand reputation often outweighs the cost. From a business angle, though, the mid to low price market was missing, and Burak knew it. To reach that audience, Burak launched a fast casual concept, CZN Burak Burger. In August 2021, he opened the first branch in Dubai Mall. Compared to his upscale restaurants, the burger joint was more casual in design and menu, but still highlighted Turkish flavors, this time through burgers. It proved to be a smart way to bring his cooking style to younger fans who might not be able to afford fine dining. In 2018, food creators weren't as popular as today, and CZN Burak noticed Turkish cuisine was underrepresented. He saw an opportunity to reach an online audience and promote his restaurant. In November that year, he uploaded his first TikTok video, which quickly went viral on Instagram and other platforms. The video set the template, a rosy-cheeked chef smiling nonstop while cooking enormous Turkish meals. His ability to flip huge pots of food onto plates without spilling and chop ingredients without looking amazed audiences worldwide. Burak also filmed in outrageous places, like the middle of the desert. Because of his unshakable grin, he was briefly nicknamed Smiley Bae, though over time CZN Burak became the brand both for his online persona and his businesses. CZN Burak's social media fame has grown so much that his restaurants are now popular tourist spots in Turkey and abroad. He's become a celebrity himself, often hosting famous people and personally attending to their meals. For many fans, dining at one of his restaurants is almost like meeting a performer at a live show, with Burak front and center delivering not just food but also an experience. His restaurants are favorite destinations of local and international sports teams and global athletes like David Beckham, Lionel Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo. He's also cooked for stars like Will Smith. Food creators and YouTubers frequently visit to rate the food and share their dining experience. These visits double as free marketing since millions of viewers watch those reviews and walk away curious about Burak's food. Burak owns and manages Hatay Medeniyetler Sofrası, or if you prefer, Hatay Civilization Staple, separate from the CZN Burak brands managed by Divez Holding. Both showcase his recipes and traditional Turkish and Middle Eastern food. Having two chains gives him flexibility, one focused on heritage and the other on a modern global identity. True to his persona, the restaurants mix food with entertainment. VIPs often receive giant pita bread with their name written on top. Guests might also see fire shows. These flourishes heighten the dining dining experience and make dining out feel like dinner and a show rolled into one. In July 2023, news broke that CZN Burak was suing his father, Smiley Özdemir, for alleged fraud. According to Al Bawaba, Burak reportedly believed his father sold the rights to his name to a businessman for $41 million without his knowledge. According to reports, Burak discovered this while raising funds to help victims of the February 2023 earthquake on the Turkish-Syrian border. Their relationship soured, and Burak announced that apart from the CZN Burak and Chef Burak restaurants abroad, the only legitimate Istanbul restaurants under his name were two different Hatay Civilizations table branches. He warned customers that any others claiming affiliation were not legitimate.
Please don't believe other fake, thief, and liar ones.
By August, dad and son reconciled after mediation by Divez Holding chairman, but it's worth noting that as recently as summer 2025, Burak still posted videos reminding followers of his official restaurant locations. In 2022, fans of Cristiano Ronaldo were abuzz with news that their sports idol would finally invest in the food industry. Outside of football, Ronaldo had already explored everything from fragrances to hair transplant clinics. He previously co-owned a Japanese Mediterranean restaurant called Zella, but it lasted only 2 years. So this new venture was especially exciting since he was reportedly going to partner with the one and only CZN Burak. Initial reports revealed plans for a restaurant in London. Burak spilled the beans during a March 2022 conference in Turkey, saying it would open later that same year. According to the Hurriyet Daily News, he said, "I was not going to tell this. It was supposed to be a surprise, but never mind. We are here together as friends." They reportedly first met when Ronaldo visited Burak's restaurant in Dubai in 2020. Unfortunately, no further updates have surfaced, but Burak does love a good surprise. So time will tell if Burak and Ronaldo pursue their partnership and shock fans once again. Most enormously successful people have their, well, quirks, often in fields unrelated to their fame. For CZN Burak, that quirk is a mobile game designed and named after him, showing how he's turned even his persona into playful entertainment. CZN Burak, the game, was developed by Boss Bunny Games and launched in November 2021. It features Burak as 4 avatars, each with different skills. Aside from regular old Chef Burak, there's the dashing Captain CZN, the red-suited and caped Kebab Man, and Burke, a muscled giant with rocks for arms. Players battle, collect coins and ingredients, face off with bad bosses, and complete stages designed like cooking a recipe. Reflecting Burak's laid-back personality, the game is simple and fun, perfect for passing time. As of 2025, it's still available to download and continues to attract curious fans of both gaming and food. One of the issues that CZN Burak faced in the early years of his social media popularity is that he was frequently compared to, or pitted against, the chef famously known as Smiley Bae. Smiley Bae arrived first in the social media scene in 2017, with the videos of him sassily sprinkling salt on raw meats going hugely viral on all platforms. And like Burak, Smiley Bae is a chef and restaurant owner from Turkey who's already had some success outside of social media. The fact that audiences dubbed Burak as Smiley Bae, which is a clear reference to Smiley Bae, spurred speculation about rivalry between the two. But Burak denies this. He says they have unrelated interests and their paths have never crossed. According to Milliet, he said, "I don't see anyone as a rival. We've grown from a 15-table restaurant to a restaurant chain with 1,300 employees. We're growing even more. I'm just busy with my own business. Smiley Bae is just trying to make ends meet, and so am I. Smiley Bae represents high society and I represent the people." It's easy to dismiss his viral videos as gimmicky, but behind the theatrics is a dedicated chef who loves cooking and is committed to sharing Turkish and Arab cuisine with the world. What most casual viewers don't realize is that many of the dishes he highlights are staples of home kitchens across Turkey and the Middle East. By putting them in the spotlight, he's not just entertaining people online, but also introducing international audiences to flavors they might never otherwise try. His early exposure to restaurants and his mother's cooking played a big part. He told Times Monaco, "I've always found the peace and happiness that a nice home-cooked meal brings, so becoming a chef came naturally to me." Burak says his shift from restaurant chef to social media star was rooted in passion. "I started social media to share with people how good a time I had doing what I loved, and it grew this much because my sincerity was passed on to people." He stayed true to his roots by proudly bringing his cuisine to other countries and drawing foreign tourists to his home turf. What started as simple videos now feels like a mission, one where food is a bridge between cultures. An entertaining creator, businessman, philanthropist, and chef, CZN Burak has become an ideal ambassador of Turkish cuisine. His popularity began online, but soon expanded into restaurants and business ventures. Despite massive success, he remains jovial and playful, still posting videos of himself goofing around with staff, guests, and collaborators. Burak uses humor and charm to promote his businesses and invite audiences to experience Turkish and Middle Eastern food. With millions of social followers and tourists flocking to his restaurants, his status as one of Turkey's top food ambassadors is undeniable. Thanks to him, audiences worldwide have discovered dishes like meter-long kebabs and pide. Burak undoubtedly has more in store to keep up with changing trends in social media and the food industry. Fans eagerly await the next adventures of the ever-smiling chef.